Welcome to our executive interview series at FedTalks, presented by FedScoop. I'm Wyatt Cash, and we're here with Allison Patrick, Vice President, Department of Homeland Security Programs at SAIC. Allison, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me here.
Briefly, tell us a bit about SAIC and what generically Citizen-Centric Service Delivery is all about.
Sure thing. Thanks for, again, for having me in today. So SAIC is a Washington Technology top 5 contractor, government contractor. We support only the government and across all sectors, Department of Defense, the intelligence space, and of course the civilian agencies as well. I have the privilege of leading the Department of Homeland Security Programs, but really Citizen-Centric Service Delivery spans the entire government market, and it's really about putting the citizen, our customer's customer, in the forefront and designing how you deliver services around that citizen.
Terrific. And then now that we've sort of baselined that, tell us why SAIC is concerned about citizen-centric service delivery, because obviously contractors work on a lot of levels around government. Why citizen-centric service delivery?
Sure. So citizen-centric service delivery is sort of table stakes, if you will, for SAIC. So SAIC comes from this nature of service delivery from a unique perspective. We are a Fortune large business top employer, but most importantly, a third of our 24,000 employees are veterans. So we're a top employer for veterans, and then we're also, and this is something I'm particularly proud of, a top employer for diversity. So when you look at the Department of Homeland Security in particular, the challenge for DHS is one that is rather unique in the entire government market, and that is because DHS does not have a known threat or known enemy per se. They have to support our government in the free flow across our borders and in and out of our country. Of course, commerce, travel, tourism is an underpinning of our economy. So every time we have flow in and out of our country, it is up to the Department of Homeland Security to determine mostly all of the good actors that are coming in and out of our country, and then of course to identify the threats that do exist. So when we design service delivery, we think of it more as who are the constituents of DHS. And oftentimes the constituents, it's not the United States citizenry. Of course they are constituents, but it's so much more than that. It is all of the international travelers that come in and out of our country for all of the good reasons that support our economy. There's travel, there's commerce, of course, and then there is all of the legal stays and immigration that we as a country are so proud of and embrace. So when we design service delivery, no matter, it could be at USCIS and the application support centers when we think about those places, or most importantly, in my portfolio, we're so proud of the fact that we support Customs and Border Protection in the 600 land border crossings on the northern and southern borders. And that is an incredible challenge that our customer DHS deals with daily. And when we think of who the Border Patrol is dealing with there, they have to sort out all of the good, again, reasons for people to be crossing our land borders, and then also to be identifying the threats or the illegal immigration that occurs.
Those are important distinctions. Thank you for sharing that. And then, it's interesting to discuss the difference between citizen-centric services versus constituent-centric services. Can you talk about that distinction, how you see that evolving in the market, and really the role of technologies like AI and ML and even biometric data to support that?
Absolutely. So again, taking citizen-centric service delivery up to another level, right? And so it's constituent Citizen-Centric Service Delivery. What does that mean exactly? That means that when we think about how does our customer, the Department of Homeland Security, perform their jobs, they have to be thinking about language barriers, of course. All of the many hundreds of languages that are coming in and out of our borders, on and off airplanes, across our land borders, even at our ports. And what are the cultures associated with all of those individuals? So I think it's really unique that SAIC is known for its diverse workforce and being a best employer for diversity, and we bring that to our customers because of our customers' challenges in dealing with, particularly the DHS, in dealing with all of the world's people as their constituents. So we design constituent-centric service delivery, and that's what we mean by that.
Well, thank you for explaining that, and thank you so much for joining us, Allison Patrick. We really appreciate you taking time here at FedTalks to share some of your perspectives on this.
Thanks so much again for having me today.